everyone, I hope you're all doing well and taking care, and welcome to this brand new Doctor Who video on the channel. So today I thought I would just do a little bit of a Doctor Who news update because we have had little pieces of news I've missed over the last few weeks. Before we get started though, if you're new to this channel and you like Doctor Who, like myself, then a subscribe would be really appreciated. I would love to maybe try and reach 6,000 subscribers this year. I'm not sure if it's really possible, but I would like to set myself that target. So yeah, if you're like myself and you're a big fan of Doctor Who, then a subscribe to this channel would be really appreciated. I cover Doctor Who news, Doctor Who rumours, Doctor Who reviews when the show is airing, Doctor Who theory videos, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, any new subscribers, as always, would be super appreciated. Right, so first up, around 2 weeks ago now, there was a BFI event to promote the next Doctor Who collection box set coming out in a few weeks' time. And as part of this event, there was a Q&A with the cast, including actress Katie Manning, who of course plays Jo Grant in classic Doctor Who. And she was asked about the future of Doctor Who under new showrunner Russell T Davies and if she would ever return for the new tenure. And she said although she's not personally involved herself, she knows that people will be returning for the new Doctor Who tenure and there will be the return of Doctor Who spin-offs, which is obviously very exciting because that is more confirmation that spin-offs are definitely on the way. I think, looking at this information, we are probably looking at a unit spin-off series because that would make a lot of sense. It would explain how returning characters would be involved, because if we go back to the end of the centenary special, Power of the Doctor, Kate Stewart was seen asking people if they want to come over and work for her at UNIT. So that could explain how returning characters are involved. We could see Ace and Tegan potentially join UNIT. We could see even the likes of Yaz, Graham and Dan join UNIT if they wanted to. And we've also had strong rumours that Bonnie Langford, Mel Bush, will be returning in the new Doctor Who 60th anniversary and Series 14 in a big role. So it seems likely that Mel could also be part of this UNIT spin-off as well, because she was seen at the end of Power of the Doctor. And yeah, I just think a UNIT spin-off, it feels like they're setting up UNIT in a big way because we know that UNIT have a role in the 60th anniversary. They are then going to have a big role with the return of Kate Stewart in Series 14. We've also seen in recent years that crime drama does really well, especially for the BBC, and I feel a UNIT spin-off would fit into that market quite well. It could also fill that Torchwood market, the adult market. I feel UNIT could fit in well with BBC Three. So yeah, I feel overall it's all coming together quite nicely, and I do feel a UNIT spin-off is what we're most likely looking at in the foreseeable future. Probably some point in either 2024 or 2025. They might wait until at least after Series 15 of Doctor Who. We might get it quicker, we might get it after Series 14, who knows. But yeah, I definitely feel a UNIT spin-off is the most likely conclusion for a Doctor Who spin-off at this point in time, which I would be very excited to see. Next up is this upcoming Friday. It is Red Nose Day on BBC One, and as part of this event, David Tennant is going to be presenting the night, and we've had a lot of pictures from the BBC released over the last week which show David Tennant in his 14th Doctor costume, which is heavily indicating we are going to get a Doctor Who segment as part of this year's Red Nose Day. This would make a lot of sense because we saw it with Children in Need last year. Russell used that to reveal the new companion for Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor, Millie Gibson, Ruby Sunday of course. So it feels like with David Tennant being a big part of this year's Red Nose Day, that Russell would use this as another opportunity to give us something Doctor related. That's obviously not 100%. It could just be David Tennant presenting the event in his Doctor's costume and that's it. But I feel it is likely we could see something more. We could maybe see a mini-sode, for example. That was something that was very big in the first Russell T Davies tenure. If we go back to 2005, we got Born Again, which is technically David Tennant's first episode as the Doctor. It was only 5 minutes long, but it was a fun little episode dealing with the Doctor getting used to his new regeneration. It was a lot of fun. It's on YouTube if you want to go and check it out. So we might get a minisode that focuses on the first few minutes of the 14th Doctor's life, although the comics and Doctor Who magazine are already doing that, so maybe that's more unlikely. We could even get a trailer for the 60th anniversary. We could even maybe get a clip maybe. we'll have to wait and see, but I do find it likely we could get something Doctor Who related this Friday night. I think it starts around 7pm, 7:30pm on BBC One, so if you're free, I would definitely recommend putting it on. It's for a good cause, and yeah, we'll see if we get anything Doctor Who related. So yeah, this Friday night, potential Doctor Who content on the way. That's not guaranteed, but the fact that we are getting lots of photos of David Tennant in his Doctor's costume, and the fact that Russell T Davies is now back in charge, I feel that's a good indication we are likely to get something Doctor Who related this upcoming Friday night on BBC One. And finally, yesterday, Russell T Davies was on BBC Radio promoting his new show on ITVX, Nolly, and he was asked about how his progress in Doctor Who is going, and he didn't say much at all, but he did say he has just watched a copy of episode 4, which is either going to be the episode with the evil government guy that's already been announced, or the evil slug that we've also seen on the Doctor Who set. It's probably going to be one of those episodes, I believe. And Russell said that episode 4 is one of the greatest episodes he has ever written.
Have you started to work on Doctor Who?
I have. I sat here and I watched episode 4 last night, and I think it's one of the greatest things I've ever made in my life. So I'm very, very happy with it.
Oh, my Lord. That's fantastic.
It's looking so good, Michael.
Which itself is a very big statement, because Russell has written a lot of big Doctor Who stories. So it's indicating that whatever episode 4 is going to be, it's going to be something that Russell is very proud of, and it's going to be one of his best work on the show. So yeah, that's obviously very exciting. Like I said, episode 4 is either going to be the episode with what we can presume is this right-wing government, or it's also going to be this kind of evil slug that was seen on set attacking school kids. It's going to be one of those two stories. We don't know what one yet, or it could be both. Maybe it's like a two-parter and they're both involved in the same story. We don't know yet, but yeah, I'm very excited for this, because like I said, Russell has written some great television in the past, so to say this kind of statement, this is his greatest work ever, must be saying something that this episode is going to be one of the best Doctor Who episodes ever. We'll have to wait and see. But there we go, guys. Thank you all for watching this little bit of a Doctor Who update. Subscribe for future Doctor Who videos on the channel. I will be back on Friday if we do get anything for Red Nose Day. But guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.